Hey everyone, this is Rob with Fruit of Labor Landscaping out here in the serene forest, and I just wanted to give an update on the status of the integration of the new chickens that we got. We got 5 new chickens. These bantams over here are the ones that we've had for probably around 6 months or more, and these red sex links are the ones that we just got. I think it was probably in between a week or 2 weeks ago. And when we first brought them in, this is the run here, we kept them in a dog crate for the first probably 3 or 4 days and allowed the other chickens to come out into this run and just be around them. That way they could see each other, they could smell each other, but they couldn't really attack each other or fight with each other. Over here is the coop. So at night the bantams would go back into the coop, and the red sex links would stay out here, and I kind of made them almost like a little nesting perch there. After those first 3 or 4 days, we started letting the red sex links out into the run, but we separated the coop from the run with a piece of plywood, and that way the bantams only had access to the coop, but then we also let them free range out the other side of the coop into the food forest. So that way they could still be around each other, see each other, smell each other, but couldn't interact with each other up close and personal. So that was kind of how we got them to know each other. We did that for about, I would say, a week, and then we started letting them share the run with the door open. So at that point they could have had access to each other, but with the ability to free range, it kind of gave them an opportunity to find their own space, get away if they needed to, and really kind of spread out. So I think it's been just around 2 weeks since they first started getting together, or we brought these new chickens home, I should say. And now, as you can see, they are all together in the run. I've been keeping them closed up in the run, kind of to force them to really develop as one flock, because what I started noticing is that the bantams would go off and do their thing, the red sex links would stay around here and do their thing, which is fine, but what I really didn't want was there to be 2 flocks that would eventually fight each other over the same coop. I could tell that they were being pretty territorial with the nesting boxes, and so now I've kind of been almost forcing them to be friends and to be kind of a little bit more cooped up together. No pun intended. And what I've noticed is that there has not been any real aggressive fighting to reestablish a pecking order. In fact, the rooster has done a really good job of playing sheriff, and any dispute between the ladies, he's kind of stepped in and broken it up, which is kind of interesting to watch. I do still see them kind of stay somewhat separated. As you can see, the bantams are all collected over here in the corner. They also like to get up top into these perch areas, and that's just kind of their nature. Since they can fly real easily, they like to be up high. And then I tend to see the red sex links stay over kind of on their own over here. As far as egg laying goes, I've seen a reduction in the bantams' egg laying. They really weren't, super good egg layers to begin with. And sorry, we're not in focus there. And I was really only getting like 2 or 3 eggs, not even in a day, between 7 of those hens. And these red sex links, I'm getting probably about 3 a day. And even when they were confined to that old dog crate, they were still laying. So we're really excited to get an increase in eggs. We're hoping that it'll just keep increasing as the chickens get more comfortable. They get used to all these changes, the new home and the new friends, and we'll start getting even more eggs out of them. I'd like to get them back to free ranging as well. The bantams kind of like to travel a little bit far. They go into my neighbor's yard a whole bunch, and the red sex links don't go that far, but they like to scratch, and they scratch really, really well. So I'm real nervous about them getting to explore. outside of our yard. But anyway, that's it for this update, and I'll let you guys know what's going on in a couple weeks.